first official fish room tour. And I'm gonna start off with this tank. I got 30 plus tanks. I'm gonna start with this one. This is a 55 gallon. And I'm growing out some angels, some black angels, and a marble angel right there. Some glass skirt tetras, rams, can't remember the name right now. And for plants, I have some dwarf sides back there. Don't look so dwarf right now. Tried to grow it out and put it in that tank. Some wool, some java moss, and some fern on top. And some water wisteria and some more stuff. Got some pothos plants growing out of the filter and the air filter on this one. With a canister filter on there and the air filter. And for fishing there, I have an angel fish. He's very aggressive. I've been trying to think about the name that's on Finding Nemo.
His name was Gil.
A gold severum and a green severum back there, and a electric blue Acara in this tank. It's another 55 gallon, and I got some Jack Dempsey's. I got 2 pairs and a male in there, and they're kind of spooked right now. But in the back, I got a blood parrot and 2 silver dollars. 48 gallon clear German made tank. And for stock in there, I got some Crembensis and they bred. I put a aquarium co-op shell, cannot think of the name.
Cave thing?
Cave, yes. Cave in there. So they bred in there and they just follow them around. It's been about 2 weeks old. I'm gonna give y'all an update on that in another video. But I got some Congo tetras in there and one other tetra, don't know the name of it. And there's just a lot going on. I'm gonna do another update on another video. I'm trying to get the livestock going in this video to show y'all everything that's going in the fish room. All right, this tank is housing my rice fish, my daisy rice fish. There we go. And that's one of the videos that I have been keeping updated. And I have 2 salted pepper cories in there at the bottom. You can't really tell them they're about, I had them for about 3 months now. There's a lot going on in this tank. This is like one of my favorite tanks. I think this is a 60 gallon, not too sure. But I got a lot going on. I started off for a holding tank, but I got about 10 different species in here. So I'm gonna start off with the guppies up here, different kinds. Started off with a pair, but it didn't stay true. And this one's some fairy cichlids. I think I have a pair in there actually, 2 right there. I have 2 clown plecos hiding under this clay. Can't remember what kind of. What is this? It's cool. It looks like a little shark. But I'll remember that name later. It's some kind of algae eater that don't eat algae. This is my 75 gallon. Fish are a little spooked in here. But I have a spotted severum and a gold severum and a green severum in there and a firemouth cichlid. Getting along nicely up in there. And I have a canister filter and 2 sponge filters on this one. This is Ghost. I got his ball. Alright. And this is something that is my own creation. Don't know how many gallons it is. And it's like poorly made, but I love it. But I want it to be a shrimp tank only. Can't see any shrimp right now, but I have about 6 or 12. I think I've got a 12 pack. 12 pack of blue shrimp. Right here is my discus. Very tragic story. Started off with 3. He's the only one left. He's very spooked. Camera right in his face. I will be too. Sorry about that you see in the background, but I like to look at my tanks when I'm on the other side.
Featuring our vacuum
This is
cleaner.
for your own preference. But right here I have some Bozeman rainbows, I think, and some Corey's hiding in there somewhere, about 8 of them. These are my angel, Corey angels, and they bred. It's a 20 gallon. It's kind of cloudy, very cloudy. I think I need to clean the sponge filter. I can show you a video of how I'll do that. These are my blue rams. I have 5 of them in there, started out with 6. One unfortunately passed away. This is another 20 gallon. Trying to get them breeding.
Shout out to Ghost.
Shout out to Ghost in the background. Shell dwellers. Can't remember the technical name for them, but they're shell dwellers. I started out with about 6 of them, I think. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 6. And now I have 4 babies in there right now. And they're hiding behind all the Java moss. I have 1 black angel. For me, black angel's been very aggressive, so I have this one. I took him out of the 55 gallon and put him in here by itself. My fire red Episcoramus. I have a cave right there. I think the female just ran in there. Been trying to get them to breed for about 8 months now. Keep eating the eggs, not successful, not really frustrated about it. I should be taking them out after the 3rd time. I usually give them 3 times and I'll take them out, but I've been just trying to get them to raise them up. Want them to raise it. I feel like it's quicker for them to raise it up and more easier. But you can kind of see her hiding in the shell. She might be holding some eggs. I did see them, but they was kind of out on the ground, and I don't think they're supposed to. And I think the snail right there was eating them. My Corys, I never see them. I have another. I had started off with 6 or 8 of them, and now I have about 11. I can say. Only time I see them when I put some frozen fruit, bloodworms in the front, and then I can catch them off, and I'm like about 10 feet away. Easy rice fish that you can see right there that somehow jumped in from the bottom of this tank to the top. Don't know how. 10 gallon at the bottom. I have some Daniels, some leopard Daniels, and some Corys, some green Corys, Cory cats. I have about 10 of the Corys, 6 of the Daniels, trying to get them growing out. The Christmas moss. In this 10 gallon right here, I have some daisy rice fish growing out. Have a lot of those in three different tanks and in the pond in the backyard. Update on the pond. Right here is my fully grown blue rams. I have 3 males in there, unfortunately. I'm trying to get lucky and get a female. Haven't been successful lately, but it's been a lot of aggression, but not as much that I need to move them out of the tank. They have their own separate sectors in their tank, corners. Sometimes they mingle, other times they just don't get along. But it's been working for me. I have my angel, koi angels growing out. They're about 2 weeks old. Been feeding them brine shrimp. Growing real soon. Alright, y'all. This is the end of the tour. I know it was trying to kind of a fast video, but I tried to get to the nitty gritty and just show y'all the room, what I'm working with, and like, subscribe, comment.